Hey everybody, what is going on? I hope you guys are all doing well, and welcome to another tutorial video. In this video, I'm going to be explaining to you guys how you can fix the error too many redirects problem on WordPress, so let's get right into it. Now, there is a plethora of problems and a couple of variations of this problem that can happen. It really pretty much depends on your search engine. Since it can be a problem with your search engine, it can also be a problem with WordPress, but since I can't replicate the problem, I'll be showing you guys through this article right here. So the variations you have are on Chrome, Firefox, Edge, and Safari. On Chrome, it just says the page isn't working and then puts out the error. Firefox just says that it's not redirecting properly. The page isn't working right now is what Edge gives you, and then it just pulls out the error. And Safari just says Safari can't open the page, too many redirects occurred trying to open. Now, issues with your web browser might be the problem with this, and issues with the site might also be causing this problem. Now, for the web browser, it might be cache, it might be cookies, it might be any plugins or anything else you might have on your web browser. And for WordPress, typically problems originate with HTTPS settings. If your SSL certificate is not valid, of course, redirects and site URLs or permalinks, as well as any plugins. Now, to fix these problems for the website version or the web browser side of things, you have a couple of different things you can try. You can clear your browser cache. That depends on your browser that you're using. You can delete the cookies for your site. You can check the URLs that everything is working correctly. You can also check the WordPress HTTPS settings and SSL certificates, as well as Cloudflare if you're using that. You can reset the htaccess to and check the server level redirects, and you can also disable the WordPress plugins. So the first two are in regards to the browser. The other four are in regards to WordPress itself. Now, to clear your browser cache, you just need to go to your browser settings, and just search up your cache and your cookies, and you should be able to clear all of them and delete them. And that should probably fix your site if it is a web-based problem. Now, again, you can delete your cookies. You can just add this to your address bar if you're on Chrome, or any equivalent if you're on other browsers, and then just click remove all shown cookies if you're on Chrome or on whatever else is happening. Now, additionally, you can check your website URLs. You can just go into your permalink section on your website and check that. And if you've enabled HTTPS on your site, make sure you have an SSL certificate, and you need to make sure that your actual URL is not HTTP but HTTPS. If you do have it, you pretty much just make sure that everything fits perfectly. If you don't have one, make sure it's HTTP. If you do, just add the S in the front, and then that should be it. And of course, if you recently changed your site's domain, but your WordPress site URL is on your old domain name, it can trigger an indefinite redirect loop, which might cause this problem. For this, you need to go into settings in general, and you should just check both of your URLs to make sure that everything is fine. If you can't find these, you can access your wp-config file either through an FTP client or whichever plugin you might have, and then just add these here lines of code, and of course just add your domain as it should be right over here, and that should fix everything for you. Additionally, you need to check the HTTPS settings. If you have incorrect site URLs, you can redirect to this problem right here. If you have faulty HTTPS settings, you need to make sure that everything you've installed with your SSL is installed correctly. And if you're using Cloudflare, a misconfiguration in Cloudflare's SSL settings can also be the cause of your problems. Now, to fix this, you need to use HTTPS on your site, and make sure you've installed an SSL certificate. If you try to use HTTPS without the certificate, that can trigger this problem. And if it's a faulty certificate and you're still using HTTP, then it might also give you problems. I would recommend Really Simple SSL as a plugin, which will help you with these problems. And additionally, of course, you can fix the Cloudflare SSL settings. You just want to check your settings on Cloudflare to make sure everything is working perfectly. The most common cause is having the certificate installed, but using Cloudflare's flexible setting instead of full, because full will make you use the newly installed one when accessing the server. You just need to go to your dashboard, go to SSLTLS, go to overview, and make sure full is selected. And additionally, you can also reset your HD access config file if you're using cPanel or hPanel, or you can even use nginx.conf, and that should be good. You just need to connect your site to your site using FTP or a file manager. Then go to HD access. It should be in WP admin and WP content, or it should be in the same site that contains both of these. Then you need to download a copy, and once you've downloaded it, delete the HD access file from your server, and then make sure that nothing is going wrong. If it's not, then just upload it back, and then to force it to generate a new one if the old one is faulty, you can open your dashboard, go into permalinks, and make sure that the proper permalink structure is selected, and then just click Save Changes. Even if you didn't change anything, clicking Save Changes will cause it to reset, and everything should be fine. Additionally, you can disable your WordPress plugins. Just go into your plugins menu, go to All Plugins, and under Bulk Action, select Disable, and then click Apply. That, or you can go directly through your file manager, locate your plugins folder, and rename it, and that should automatically disable the plugins as well. And that is basically it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys in another video.